Night was tough. We're going to see what we can do tonight. Try for some personal best, high score attempt. We'll see how many games I can play. A lot just depends on how I do, because if I have a good game, who'll get up there? It can take close to an hour. It's like I think my personal best high score attempt was like right around 55 minutes, I believe. So we're gonna see what we can do here and play a game or two, see what happens. Oh, one thing I forgot. Okay, I'm just gonna have to deal with it. I forgot to put some of the silicone lubricant on the joystick. Hopefully it doesn't really mess with me too much tonight. I noticed last night it was having some issues, but hopefully tonight we're gonna be okay. So far, so good. I just didn't really think about it. I could have made time, probably. I've had a busy day, but could have maybe made some time to do it. Usually takes about, I don't know, 15 minutes or so to take the control panel off, lube the joystick, put it back together, all that good stuff. But all right, here we go, level 1-2. Let's get some points off that fireball just for fun. Waiting to see what I'm gonna do here. Okay, he went up. Yeah, I heard a squeak there on the joystick. We're rocking, we're rocking. So far, things are going good. Let's wait for one of these fireballs to attack. See if they're gonna make an attack here soon. This guy is. Let me see if I can just get him without crossing the rivet. Okay, if we're lucky, this guy will come up. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Doesn't look like it. All right, that's okay. We'll just go up here and get some points while we can. Yeah, I noticed the joystick is definitely sticky. It's okay, though. We're going to get through it. We're going to have a good game, and despite that issue. I notice it's just like, after I push it to the right, it's staying to the right. So that could become an issue at some point, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, there we go. Not a bad level 1. 12,000 is kind of my benchmark. See how the joystick here, if you can see it on the bottom left, it just kind of will like stick to the right. I have to kind of recenter it. So it's time to get spray some of the silicone lubricant in there. It usually lasts, I've been playing, I think right now I'm playing 4 times a week. I'm playing Monday through Thursday, live streaming on both YouTube and TikTok. Get up there. And at the rate I play, at the rate I play, it usually lasts a couple weeks probably each time I do it. They used a different kind of lubricant back in the day. I think it was more of like a grease type thing. It probably lasted longer, but I do like the stuff that I use. It's just like a spray silicone lubricant. It just doesn't really last that long. Like I said, like basically probably 2 weeks at the rate I play. All right, up the ladder I go. Thanks for joining tonight. Happy Thursday. If you're just joining, I'm playing Donkey Kong on an original Nintendo Donkey Kong arcade. High score attempt, personal best. Hoping to see over 400,000 would be very, very nice. I've been having a lot of trouble with the spring level. I used to have it down pretty good, but last night it was really tough for me to get past it. All right, here we go. Level 2 rivet. Roll through here, little backwards jump. Go up here, take the path. Try to beat this fireball down here. Little wall bounce. Okay, going this way. Get that dude. Okay, now we're kind of stuck here for a moment while the hammer wears out. Oh, we're gonna beat him down there. Ooh, it was a race. I got it though. Go up here, get the hammer. Let's wait, though, for this guy to attack, hopefully. Oh, there he goes. Okay, oh, get back here. Ah, I just missed him, too. He was too quick. We'll get this guy, though. But it looks like, depending on what happens here... Nope, he's just gonna... There we go. Through level 2 on to level 3. Perfect game so far. No loss of guys. All my guys are intact. We saved the lady. Donkey Kong's down on to level 3. Run, jump. That jump is timing for that barrel. And just cruising up here. Ate some Olive Garden today, by the way. Oh! Ah! Right into a blue barrel. Donkey Kong didn't like me talking about Olive Garden. Ah, man, we're down a guy. As soon as I was getting in the rhythm there, and then just kind of a goofy mistake. All right, here we go. We're just down a guy, though. It's not the end of the world. It is a warm-up game. But I think I had my current personal best was on a warm-up game, I believe. Was the first game of the night, I think. All right, up the ladder I go. On to the Pie Factory. First showing of the Pie Factory tonight. Thanks for joining. Happy Thursday. Hope you're having a good week. Here we go. 1, 2, 3 fireballs. And then I'm just going to try to climb the ladder. And it looks like they're going to let me go here pretty easy. Backwards jump over the gap. Oop, that guy might block. Oop, I don't think I was going to make it. I don't think I was going to make it. Okay, now I'm stuck on the ladder. There we go. We got it. Okay. I didn't think I was going to beat him up there, so I just waited. Figured it was safer to wait. Back to the barrels. We'll wait for the fireball to go down. We'll go back up. Up the ladder, up the ladder. Wait for a good spring. Oh yeah, I notice here particularly, I noticed him run a little further because of the joystick issue. I gotta get that fixed. All right, here we go. Back to the rivets. Donkey Kong. Ball bounce. Okay, come on. What is that? 4? That's a very good hammer right there. We're gonna get this guy? Ooh, all of them. Man, it does not get better than that. Well, I mean, it can. I've gotten like, I know for sure I've gotten 6. And I think even one time I've gotten 7. But I forgot to clip that one. I'm pretty sure I did, but I don't have any proof of it. All right, let's get some points here until that fireball comes up. Maybe I'll get him with the hammer. We'll see what happens. Just depends how much time is left on the bonus clock and whether I want to mess around or not. But just racking up points. If you're curious what this is, it's called point pressing. Yeah, we're just going to play it. We're just going to make it easy. We're just going to exit out of the level. It looks like we're right at 60,000, which is my kind of benchmark score for getting through level 3. So it's not a bad score at all. You know, if I have higher than that, of course, that's a great score. But 60,000 is kind of the benchmark for the end of level 3. All right, here we go. And if you guys want to chat tonight, feel free to chat. I will check it in between the levels and respond as I can. Ooh. There was an issue with the joystick there, I noticed. He jumped a weird way. I think I was trying to jump straight up. Yeah, it's kind of... Every once in a while, it's sticking. Hey, Adam, thanks for joining. Happy Thursday. Hope you're having a good week. Appreciate the telling me good luck. Hopefully, I need it, man. Last night was brutal on this game. Hopefully tonight we can do a little better. All right, so on to the level 4 Pie Factory. On this one, there are 4 fireballs, so I just wait for all 4 to pop out, and then I make a mad dash for the right. Sometimes they attack, sometimes they let me go. This time it looks like they're gonna let me go. Just while I beat that guy up here. Yep, I did. So that one was pretty easy. It's not always like that, but that time they let me get through it pretty easy. All right, and then back to the barrels, and then we're on to the level 4 springs. And the level 4 springs are the gatekeeper level. I had to watch out for that wild barrel. I didn't know what it was going to do. Sometimes they really skip. Okay, 500 off the blue. All the regular barrels are worth 300. The blue ones can be 300, 500, or 800. I just hang out in this corner until the hammer runs out, and then... Oh. Yeah, it's kind of like an added surprise having joystick issues. Like, because sometimes he'll just keep running. Like, I'll press the joystick over and it just kind of sticks and it doesn't return to center. So he'll just run further than I want him to. So I got to be careful, kind of extra corrections sometimes, so I don't like run off one of the elevators or one of the girders or something. Okay, so make the first run to this gold piece. And then we got to find the right 2 springs. Nope, that wasn't it. No. Just gonna wait for the right 2, play it safe. Still waiting. Should be okay. There we go. All right, Donkey Kong takes off with the lady, and we're on to the level 4 rivet screen. Backwards jump over the gap. Go up here. Oop, get the umbrella. These guys are trapping. They're trapping. Okay, wall bounce. Okay, now I got them. I'm going to try to get all 3 of these fireballs. Ooh, maybe 4. I don't know if I'll get him if he starts climbing. Ooh, we got him. We got him. That was great. That was a good hammer. Now I just got to get that last fireball up there with this hammer. And all is good. And he just made it easy for me because he went down, so he'll probably come right back up. I just bonk him with the hammer. And just wait for the hammer to run out, and then we're going to get some points here until that other fireball comes up. So this is called point pressing, if you're curious what it is. The reason I do this is you can get more points by doing this than you can off the bonus clock points, but I can only do it until that fireball comes up. If I end up trapping all the fireballs over here on the left, then I can do it until the bonus clock runs out. But in that scenario, there was still 1 fireball over there. All right, save the lady. Donkey Kong's down. Now we're on to level 5. And barrel surprise. You never know what's going to happen here. Donkey Kong loves to throw wild barrels when you're not expecting it. Ah! Oh my gosh. I can't believe I got out of that. That was actually pretty crazy. I was expecting to land on the barrel. So I'm very surprised that I got out of that. My only real option there was to wall bounce. Oh, 100,000 exactly. Now we're a little over. But man, yeah, that was great to make it out of that. All right, we're cruising. We're down 1 guy. How did I lose that guy? I'm trying to remember back. What was it? I don't even remember now. World? How can I not remember that? Oh. Okay, let's see what's going to happen. These fireballs are kind of all over the place. I gotta wait for, I need those to like go up the ladder, or no. Come on, guys. Give me a break. Ah! I got stuck on the ladder between a pie and a fireball. I don't think that's something. Oh, okay. Let's go this way. Man, these fireballs. So this is a tough Pie Factory level. The last one was too. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. It's taken 2 guys from me. Down to the last guy. Last guy of the warm-up game. The warm-up game was going smooth until this Pie Factory level. And these fireballs. Okay, this time they might let me get to the top a little easier. There we go. This one was a little easier. So last guy, let's see how far we can take him. Maybe to 200,000 if we're lucky. I couldn't even get a 200,000 point game last night. That's how tough last night was. But sometimes on my last guy, I play my best game just because, as I say that, I almost get hit with a wild barrel. But yeah, you know this is it. So you just, really tend to focus a little more. Go over to this area here, hang out. If you guys want to chat, feel free to chat. I'll check it in between the levels. If not, that's cool too. Thanks for joining. Happy Thursday. Make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed so we can stay connected. I've been posting a short every day since I've made this channel. If you like retro, nostalgia, 80s and 90s and more, I think you're going to like my... Oh! See, that was a scenario where the joystick stuck there. He just ran right off the elevator. Ah! I didn't want to go out like that. I'll have to pay more attention to that in the next game. All right, so that was the warm-up game. Here we go. Let's try to get one in the books here. Let's try to get over 200,000. Level 1-1. Thanks for joining. Playing Donkey Kong on an original Nintendo Donkey Kong arcade. Happy Thursday. All right, here we go. Man, that was a bummer because that was like one of those. I totally forgot about the joystick until I started playing tonight and it started sticking. All right, 500 off the blue. Sometimes I like to show this off because people are curious, like what happens if you try to run at Donkey Kong. Basically, that ladder right there just acts as a wall. So anyways, up the ladder I go. Donkey Kong takes the lady, and we're on to level 1-2. And if you are enjoying the live stream, don't forget to give, if I can talk, don't forget to give a like too. Those likes can help bring new viewers, I believe, over to the live stream. So, if you guys are enjoying it, I would appreciate that thumbs up. All right, here we go. That fireball is just kind of floating along. They go so slow in level 1. Which is nice because you can run from them really easy, but sometimes they're just too slow to get to the hammer in time. Okay, let's wait for... Okay, he's going to start going up. I'm going to try not to cross the rivet. I'm going to see if this guy will come up. Sometimes if I... No. All right, so we're going to go up here, get as many points as we can until that fireball comes to bother me. And then we got to make the exit. He was getting close there. Donkey Kong goes down, we save the lady, and we're on to level 2. How's the picture look for everybody? Does this look okay? You can kind of see some of the joysticks, some of the button over here, and then the game itself. A little backwards jump. So when there are get out of there. Man, whenever I try to show off, it usually gets me. That's what happened there. I was gonna try to show getting 3 barrels grouped together, and I just couldn't beat the blue barrel. Oh well, learn the lesson, move forward. Okay, here we go with the hammer. What's this blue gonna be? 800 out of the blue. Up the ladder I go. I gotta be careful with the joystick because he'll just run right off one of the elevators. That's what ended the last game. Okay, make the run, turn around, run again up the ladder. Level 2 springs are not too bad. And this is my last stream of this week. After tonight's stream, well, I mean, I'm going to stream on TikTok after this, but yeah, after tonight, you know, I take Friday, Saturday, Sundays off from streaming. So, and this, depending on how this game goes, this might be my last game. If I have a good game, they can last a while. Ooh, joystick stuck there again. When I got my personal best, I think it was about a 55-minute game. Okay, let's go up here. Run, 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 run. All right, let's get that guy. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll get these 2, or at least one of them. No? No. Up the ladder I go. Oh! See, the joystick stuck. I just jumped right into Donkey Kong. No. Oh, no, man. It's so frustrating. It's hard to correct for that because it's just not something I'm used to. So it's not like a muscle memory thing, you know? I'm just not used to the controller sticking. So I have to really be aware of it. Let's see if this guy will come up here. So we're down to 2 guys. Yikes. All right, get the hat. That hat always looks like a tank to me, but it's the lady's hat. And then let's see if I can get this fireball here. All right, I'm just gonna wait. So I'm just gonna play it safe instead of point pressing. Well, I can probably still point press. I just need to be a little more aware of where the joystick's at. All right, fireball came up, so we got to exit out. We're on to level 3. All right, here we go. Get out of here. That fireball made it up here pretty quick. Up the ladder I go. Oh, hey, Tiniest Moss. Well, thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Hey to you as well, and I hope you have a good evening as well. Thanks for joining while you can, though. I appreciate that. All right, the level 3 pie factory. Climb up. That was a nice and easy one there. Ah, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, my current game plan for the stream, so you know, is like Monday through Thursday, around 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's kind of the game plan, and I'll probably take Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays off from streaming. Last year on TikTok, I was streaming a lot, like every day, multiple times a day, and it just got it actually kind of burned me out. So after doing it for a while, for I don't know how long I did it, maybe a couple months, I got so burned out that I stopped streaming for, I don't know, it was like 6 months or something. But I just, maybe 5, I don't know, it was something like that. I don't know the exact time frame, but a handful of months. Anyways, I just started recently streaming again. I wanted to start a YouTube channel specifically for kind of like retro nostalgia stuff. And so I'm like, okay, I'll start streaming again, but I want to make sure that I don't overdo it, because that is what happened last time. And it's easy to get burned out. I bet on TikTok it was crazy. I was probably streaming 2-3 times a day throughout the day for like, I don't know, a couple of months straight. And it just got to be a little too intense. Oh, come on, fireballs. I need to at least get another one of you. Okay. No good, no good. No good. These guys, uh-oh. I need to try to create some space here. Come on, guys. Oh! Wow. That was wild. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, it's it was fun. It was definitely fun. TikTok's like a whole different experience, because like when I first started on TikTok, like my very first stream, I don't remember, but I had like one guy talking to me basically. I think I just had like one person. And then like a few streams later, it was a little bit more, and I couldn't get up quick enough. And then it got to the point where like I'd get 300 plus people in the stream. You know, it was really wild. It's really like fun and exciting. So it's kind of like addictive in a way. Like I just kept, you know, streaming and kept getting more and more people. But like I said, I just eventually burned out. Hey, no, I think anybody can do TikTok. It's kind of fun, you know. It's different. I like streaming on YouTube. Like I do like streaming over here, and I like using YouTube and stuff. But I like TikTok as well. Last night I did my first live stream on both of them at the same time. I had, you know, like this phone where it's at for YouTube, and then I had another phone set up for TikTok. But I'm not doing that tonight. I kind of wasn't really happy with the way the TikTok live stream worked. It just didn't look good to me, so, you know, I just figured what I've been doing is I'll stream on YouTube, and then I'll go over to TikTok and stream there after. And I think that's what I'll keep doing for at least for now. I just didn't, because the TikTok phone I had to set off to the side, so like the picture didn't look as good and stuff. And man, I'm down to my last guy. These games have been tough tonight too. Tough last night, tough tonight for sure. Ah! Barrel snuck through. Hey, all good, Tiniest Moss. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. All right, guys. I think I'm going to play one more game here on YouTube. So this is going to be the last game of the night. Let's see how it goes. If you're just joining, playing Donkey Kong on an original Nintendo Donkey Kong arcade. And if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing so we can stay connected. I would appreciate it. We're gonna try our best for a personal best high score attempt. My only concern is the joystick tonight. I totally forgot that last night it started giving me issues and I needed to do some maintenance on it. But I completely forgot about it until I started playing and noticed an issue. I was like, so anyways, I'll try to get it fixed before my next live stream, which will be on my next live stream on YouTube, which will be on Monday around 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All right. Little backwards jump, a little bit of flair there, having a little fun. Fireballs are wondering what I'm up to. This is a fun wall bounce right here. Oh! Jeez. I swear, anytime I try to show off, man, like, I goof it up. That's exactly what happened there. I was trying to show off and just fell to my doom there. Let's try it again, though. Jeez. Okay, I'm going to start a fresh game. I completely goofed this one up. But now I got to try one more time, because now it's gotten to the point where I got to at least get that wall bounce jump once, like the fun one. There we go. I like when he, like, really goes down there like that. You know, it's just kind of funny to me. All right, well, let's get a fresh game going here. Okay, this will be the last game of the night. Here we go. Let's not mess around. Try not to goof anything up. Ugh. Opportunity in front of us here to get a nice high score tonight. Let's see what happens. Wow, I'm like struggling with timing and oh no. All right, we're gonna start fresh again. I can't lose a guy that early on. That's no good. All right, fresh game going. Last game of the night for real this time. And here we go. I'm just gonna move this a little closer, try to get you guys a better... Well, what if I left it where it was? Can I zoom in? I don't know. Let's just go like right there, maybe. A little bit more of the screen? I don't know. What do you guys think of that? You'll have to let me know if you prefer to see the joystick or if you prefer to see more of the screen. That's too close. Oh, let me stop messing around here. All right, hold on. Now I gotta fix that. Now I'm like, All right, we might have to get another new game going here. Okay, I think that's okay. Now the screen's all messed up. Let me get up here. I'm gonna get to what the top ladder. Try to get this. Okay, don't worry, we're gonna get a fresh game going. I just want to get the screen fixed. That was no good at all. How does that look right there? Better? All right, man, here we go again. Okay, on to the last game. Gotta start fresh. Yeah, there we go. I think that looks good. All right. Here we go. We got to at least beat that high score on the screen. Let's see what happens. Donkey Kong, level 1-1. If you're just joining, I'm playing Donkey Kong on an original Nintendo Donkey Kong arcade. Happy Thursday. Thanks for joining. Here we go. There we go. Little wall bounce for the hammer. Get some of these fireballs. All right, let's make it up here. Sometimes if I cross that rivet, this guy will come down. The only problem is he came down on the wrong side, but... There we go. We'll just exit out, play it safe, on to level 2. A pretty low score for the end of level 1. We're going to be at 10,400 once the bonus clock points add on. Not the greatest score in the world, but we did manage to get through level 1 without a loss of a guy. So that's a good thing. All right, here we go. Just the bear. I was already too far up the ladder. There wasn't much I could do. Because even if I retreated, that barrel more than likely would have came down that ladder right after me. Oh. Yikes. That was a lot of barrels. Oh, I want to get that fireball so he doesn't mess with me later. There we go. There we go. There we go. So we're down one guy due to a barrel. One of the barrel levels. All right, let's go up here, jump this rivet, and we're on to level 3. Thanks for joining tonight. Happy Thursday. If you're just joining, I'm playing Donkey Kong on an original Nintendo Donkey Kong arcade. Was hoping for some redemption tonight. Last night was tough. Donkey Kong really beat me up last night. But tonight has even been worse. Like, these games have been tough. It has been a struggle to get a 200,000 point game in the last 2 nights. Yeah, these games are definitely rough. All right, here we go. Jeez, look at that one. That one really hop, skipped, and jumped down there. we go. If you guys are enjoying the live stream, don't forget to give the thumbs up. I appreciate that. If you are enjoying it, happy Thursday. Here we go, Pie Factory. See what this guy is gonna do. Okay, stay, nope, okay. I was hoping he was gonna stay there for a moment. Okay, now I got two of them to deal with. There we go. There we go. All right, guys, last game of the night. I got two guys left. We're on a mission here to do something. Try to get some type of high score. Ooh, that one, like, went right through his face, that spring. Just waiting for a good one. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I was worried because I already committed, but I was worried I wasn't going to make it up. Do. There's a good grouping. 2, 3, 4, 5. If I can get this guy to come down, I'd get 6. Nope. 5 is good. That's a good hammer. Oh man, they're trapping me. Jeez, man, they are doing a good job at guarding. Oh man, I'm just gonna have to go for it. Here we go. There's the opening. There we go. All right, Donkey Kong goes down, on to level 4. Last game of the night. 2 guys left. My benchmark score for the end of level 3 is like, I don't know, 60,000. We're a little bit below that. Like I said, it's been tough. But we're gonna try to get through here. Just waiting here. There we go. Waiting for an opportunity. There it is. Up the ladder I go. Thanks for joining tonight. If you're just joining, don't forget to subscribe so we can stay connected. If you like retro and nostalgic and 80s and 90s stuff and more, I think you're going to like my YouTube channel. I've been live streaming 4 times a week, Monday through Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Uh-oh. There we go. Playing Donkey Kong tonight. I played, on the live stream, I played Donkey Kong most nights. I have done a night where I played Gauntlet Dark Legacy, but Currently trying to get better and better at Donkey Kong so I can get to the final screen. Hopefully in the future, too, I'd like to get like a DK Jr. board. I have another Donkey Kong right next to this one. I'd like to put Donkey Kong Jr. in there. Maybe even Donkey Kong 3. We'll see what happens, you know. But for now, the focus is on Donkey Kong. All right, here we go. Blue Barrel 500. There we go. All right, the level 4 springs. Oh, there was an issue where the joystick stuck. Ah. Darn it. Was risky. Down to the last guy on the last game of the night. There we go. Fireball goes down. We jump up here. Jump over here. Take the shortcut. Just gonna wait for a safe 2 springs. There they were. Donkey Kong climbs. We move on to the rivet stage. There we go. Oh yeah, joystick is starting to squeak a little. Ah! It just stuck and ran me right into Donkey Kong. All right, guys, well, tough games tonight. I plan to be back next Monday live streaming on YouTube. Consider subscribing if you're not already so we can stay connected. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I hope you have a good weekend. And I hope to see you on Monday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Bye, guys.